Hi everyone, let me believe you're doing well. So I've come today and I've heard so many people saying that they're addicted to some certain habits which is difficult to come out of them. So I've come up with the topic at least to share and assist such people so that they can come out of such a disaster or a disorder which is affecting them. So the topic of the day is how to come out of an addiction. And addiction, by simple definition, it is a habit or something that you do more often, and the outcome or the repercussions, they are always harmful. So for you to come out of addiction, it requires personal commitment, a lot of support, and strategic planning. So today I have 5 ways in which if you are addicted to something, if you can follow those 5 ways, 5 principles, are you able to come out of any form of addiction. And the first thing you have to do is that you have to acknowledge the problem. You have to recognize and admit that you have this problem and identify which form of addiction are you having. Are you a drug addict, an alcohol addict, or are you addicted to maybe social media? So you have to identify which form of addiction are you having. So you have to acknowledge first thing the problem. The second thing is that you have to set clear goals. So you have to come out with specific goals. For instance, if you're addicted to social media, you say that and you have been sleeping maybe at 2 a.m. You have to decide that by 10 or 10:30 you should be asleep. That's a clear goal that you have to set, and you make sure it is achievable and you're able to follow it. So the second thing, you have to set up clear goals and follow them to the latter. The third thing you're supposed to do is that you have to seek professional help. So you have to consult therapists, uh, counselors, and medical professionals. And they will give support, they will give guidance, and they might also give a treatment option. And I believe you are able to come out well from their guidance and their counseling because they are professionals. Okay? So the fourth thing what you're supposed to do is that you have to build a support group. So surround yourself with friends, families, or support group people whom you're able to share your addiction, you're able to share your journey, how you got yourself into the addiction, and let them advise you, let them encourage you to come out of it. So surround yourself with right people, right family members, right friends, right, join the support group that I believe they're able to impact and transform you to be a better person. The last thing you're supposed to do is that you have to identify the triggers. So identify what causes you to be involved in this kind of addiction. If it's maybe drugs and substance abuse or alcohol uh, use, is that you have maybe to avoid bad companies. So if it's bad companies, because they said that show me your friend and I'll tell who you are. So you have to know who are your who are your associates, who are these people that you are surrounding yourself in your personal space. So identify the triggers. What is making you to maybe to be affected with this form of addiction? If it's maybe watching videos until maybe late midnight, you have to see maybe you are lazy at that time, or maybe you eat late, you take your meal late. So you have to adjust some programs whereby you make yourself useful each and every time. You avoid this much time spent on none, something's not adding value to your life. So identify any triggers and avoid it as much as possible. So thank you so much. I want to really appreciate you for your continued support. Thank you, and I wish you the very best.